स्वाहा। ओम गोविंदाय नमः। ओम विष्णवे नमः। ओम मधुसूदनाय नमः। ओम त्रिविक्रमाय नमः। ओम वामनाय नमः। ओम श्रीधराय नमः। ओम ऋषिकेशाय नमः। ओम पद्मनाभाय नमः। ओम दामोदराय नमः। ओम संकर्षणाय नमः। ओम वासुदेवाय नमः। ओम प्रद्युम्नाय नमः। ओम अनिरुद्धाय नमः। ओम अधोक्षजाय नमः। ओम नारसिंहाय नमः। ओम अच्युताय नमः। ओम जनार्दनाय नमः। ओम उपेन्द्राय नमः। ओम हरये नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः। ओम आयातु वरदा देवी अक्षरं ब्रह्म संहितं गायत्रीं छन्दसा मातेदं ब्रह्माजुषस्वमे। ओम यदन्हात् कुरुते पापं तदन्हात् प्रतिमुच्यते। यद्रात्र्यात् कुरुते पापं तद्रात्र्यात् प्रतिमुच्यते। सर्ववर्णे महादेवी संध्या विद्ये सरस्वती। ओम ओजोसी सहोसी बलमसि प्राजोसी देवानां धामनामासि विश्वाय सर्वमसि सर्वायुरविभूरो। ओम गायत्री मावाहयामि। ओम सावित्री मावाहयामि। ओम सरस्वती मावाहयामि। ओम श्रियमावाहयामि। ओम ब्रह्माशिरः विष्णुहृदयं रुद्रशिखां पृथिवी योनिः। ओम प्राणापान व्यानोदान समान सप्राण श्वेत सांख्यान सगोत्रा गायत्री चतुर्विगुं तृतीयक्षरा त्रिपदा षट्क्षिः पंचशीर्षोपनयने विनियोगः। ओम 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 उपहं ओम स्वः ओम महः ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम सत्यम् ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम अपौपस्पृश्य ओम शिव शिव शंभोराज्ञेयां प्रवर्तमानस्याम् आद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्वेतवाराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे क्रौञ्चद्वीपे रमणक वर्षे ऐन्द्रिका खंडे मेरोः पश्चिमे दिग्भागे उत्तरा अमेरिकायां देशे राकिमाकिनी मध्य प्रदेशे मिस्सौरी मिसिसिपी नदी तीरे पंचमहासागरे तीरे समभूमध्ये भोगभूमौ शिकागो महानगर दक्षिणा दिग्भागे इंडियाना राज्ये मेरिलविल नगरे अस्मिन् ओंकार श्री महागणपति दिव्य सानिध्यो व्यावहारिके चांद्रमानेन प्रभवादि षष्ठी संवत्सराणां मध्ये श्रीमतो ओम शार्वरी नाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे वसंत ऋतौ वैशाख मासे कृष्णे पक्षे नवम्यां शुभदितौ वासरः शुक्रवासर भार्गववासरयुक्तायां शतभिष नक्षत्रयुक्तायाम् अस्यां शुभदितौ अस्या यजमानस्यां मिथुनकुलगोत्रोद्भवस्यां प्रकाशमाकं नामधेयस्यां मूला नक्षत्रे जातस्यां अस्य यजमानस्या धर्मपत्नी पद्मिनी नाम्याः पुनर्वसु नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनयोः दम्पत्योः पुत्री प्रथमपुत्री प्रकृति नाम्याः अनुराधा आर्द्रा नक्षत्रे जातायाः तथा फिलिप नामधेयस्यां शुभ नक्षत्रे जातस्यां आशा नाम्याः पुनर्वसु नक्षत्रे जातायाः आर्या नाम्याः पुनर्वसु नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनयोः मूलदम्पत्योः द्वितीयपुत्री पवित्रा नाम्याः पुष्यमी नक्षत्रे जातायाः भर्ता आन्टोनी नामधेयस्यां शुभ नक्षत्रे जातस्यां दम्पत्योः पुत्रा काय नामधेयस्यां नक्षत्रे जातस्यां पुत्री भूमि नाम्याः रोहिणी नक्षत्रे वृषभराशौ जातायाः मूलदम्पत्योः तृतीयपुत्री बालिका नाम्याः उभा नक्षत्रे जातायाः भक्त निकोलस नामधेयस्यां शुभनक्षत्रे जातस्यां एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा अस्य यजमानस्यां मधुऋषि गोत्रोद्भवस्याम् अस्य यजमानस्य मुरलीमोहन विट्ला नामधेयस्यां उत्तराषाढ नक्षत्रे जातस्यां धर्मपत्नी ज्योत्सना नाम्याः पुष्यमी नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनयोः दम्पत्योः पुत्र शौरी नामधेयस्यां उत्तराभाद्र नक्षत्रे जातस्य अस्य कुमारस्य जन्मदिन महोत्सवे वेदोक्त परिपूर्णायुसिद्ध्यर्थं तथा अस्य कुमारस्य अक्षज नामधेयस्यां स्वाति नक्षत्रे जातस्यां एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य ऐरन् गोत्रोद्भवस्यां सुमित कुमार नामधेयस्यां स्वाति गुप्ता नाम्न्याः तथा संजना नाम्न्याः एतेषां कुटुम्बानामपि तथा सुरेश कुमार नामधेयस्यां एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य देशक्ल गोत्रोद्भवस्यां सतीश नामधेयस्यां उत्तराभाद्र नक्षत्रे जातस्य अस्य यजमानस्य धर्मपत्नी वेदप्रवीणा नाम्न्याः पुष्यमी नक्षत्रे जातायाः दम्पत्योः प्रथमपुत्र सिद्धार्थ नामधेयस्यां उत्तराषाढ नक्षत्रे जातस्यां द्वितीयपुत्र विवेक नामधेयस्यां मखा नक्षत्रे सिंहराशौ जातस्यां एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य वातुलस गोत्रोद्भवस्यां सुब्बाराव नामधेयस्यां मूला नक्षत्रे जातस्यां धर्मपत्नी राजेश्वरी नाम्न्याः पूर्वाषाढ नक्षत्रे जातायाः तथा अनयोः दम्पत्योः प्रथमपुत्री सवेदा नाम्न्याः हस्ता नक्षत्रे जातायाः द्वितीयपुत्री अनुष्का नाम्न्याः विशाखा नक्षत्रे जातायाः एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा भरद्वाज गोत्रोद्भवस्यां बालकृष्णन अय्यर नामधेयस्यां अनुराधा नक्षत्रे जातस्यां अस्य यजमानस्य धर्मपत्नी शैलजा नाम्न्याः कृत्तिका नक्षत्रे जातायाः दम्पत्योः पुत्र अरुण नामधेयस्यां विशाखा नक्षत्रे जातस्यां अस्य यजमानस्य धर्मपत्नी गायत्री नाम्न्याः श्रवण नक्षत्रे जातायाः अनयोः दम्पत्योः पुत्र श्रेयस नामधेयस्यां ज्येष्ठा नक्षत्रे जातस्यां श्रीया नाम्न्याः कृत्तिका नक्षत्रे जातायाः वेंकटेश्वर नामधेयस्यां अश्विनी नक्षत्रे वृषाशु जातस्यां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य सनक सनन्दस गोत्रोद्भवस्यां सतीशार्या नामधेयस्यां हस्ता नक्षत्रे कन्या राशौ जातस्यां अस्य यजमानस्य धर्मपत्नी लक्ष्मी नाम्न्याः कृत्तिका नक्षत्रे वृषभराशौ जातायाः दम्पत्योः पुत्री मानसी नाम्न्याः पूर्वापल्लवी नक्षत्रे सिंहराशौ जातायाः पुत्रा सत्योष नामधेयस्यां मृगशिर नक्षत्रे वृषभराशौ जातस्यां एतेषां कुटुम्बानां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य वाल्मीकि गोत्रोद्भवस्यां रघुराम दासरी नामधेयस्यां विशाखा नक्षत्रे जातस्यां धर्मपत्नी शीला देवी कोंडा नाम्न्याः हस्ता नक्षत्रे जातायाः पुत्रा विजय आनंद नामधेयस्यां मृगशिर नक्षत्रे जातस्यां तथा अस्य यजमानस्य शिवगोत्रोद्भवस्यां सत्यनारायण मूर्ति नामधेयस्यां शतभिष नक्षत्रे जातस्यां अन्नपूर्णा नाम्न्याः उत्तराभाद्र नक्षत्रे जातायाः एतेषां कुटुम्बानामपि एतेषां भक्तजनानाम् आयुः आरोग्य सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री महागणपति कृपाकटाक्षेण सर्व विघ्न निवृत्ति द्वारा शीघ्र सर्व रोग निवारणार्थं श्री महागणपति स्वामी प्रीत्यर्थं श्री महागणपति संपूर्ण कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं महागणपति स्वामी जिष्टां पंचामृत अभिषेक पूजां च करिष्ये। पंचामृत अभिषेक पूजां च आचार्य श्रीहस्तेन अद्य कारयिष्ये। ओम शुभं करोतु कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसंपदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते। ओम भास्कराय विद्महे महात्रिकराय धीमहि तन्नो आदित्यः प्रचोदयात्। दीपस्त श्री सूर्यनारायणाय नमो नमः। नमः सवित्रे जगदेकचक्षुषे जगत्प्रसूतिस्थितिनाशयितवे त्रयीमयाय त्रिगुणात्मदारिणे विरिञ्चि नारायण शंकरात्मने। ओम अस्मिन् कलशे ओम कलशस्य मुखे विष्णुः कंठे रुद्रसमाश्रिताः मूले तत्प्रसितो ब्रह्मा मध्ये मातृगुणाः स्मृताः कुक्षौ तु सागराः सर्वे सप्तद्वीपा वसुन्धराः ऋग्वेदो च यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो अथर्वणः अङ्गेन सहिताः सर्वे कलशाम्बु समाश्रिताः आयान्तु देवपूजार्थं दुरितक्षयकारिकां गंगे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धु कावेरी जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु। ओम आपो वायुरघं सर्वं विश्वाभूतान्यापो प्राणो आपो नमापो सम्राणापो विराडापस्वराडापश्चन्दागस्यापो यजोगुस्यापः सत्यमापः सर्वदेवता आप भूर्भुवस्सुवरापवु। अस्मिन् कलशे ओम गंगारी सवतीर्था नावाहयामि। ओम इमं मे गंगे यमुने सरस्वती शुतुद्रिस्तोमकं सजदा वर्ष्ण्या असिज्ञा मरुहृदे वितस्तयाजीकीये शुणिक्याशुषो मया। ओम मकरमुद्रां च प्रदर्शय अस्मिन् कलशे ओम गंगारी सवतीर्था नावाहयामि। ओम हिरण्यवर्णाशुचयः पावकाया सुजातः कश्यपो यास्मिन्नः अग्निव्या गर्भं दधिरे विरूपास्तानापश्यक्तिस्वना भवन्तु शिवे नमापः शिवया तनुमोपस्पृशता त्वचम्बी सर्वागुम् अग्निगुं रस्पुषदो हुवेवो मयिमक्षो बलमोजो निरन्तः। ओम पौमानस्पर्जनः पवित्रेण विचर्षणीः यः पोता स पुनातु मां पुनन्तु मा देवजनाः पुनन्तु मनवो धियां पुनन्तु विश्व आयवः जातवेदः पवित्रवतु पवित्रेण पुनाहि मां शुक्रेण देवलीयतु अग्ने क्रत्वा क्रतोरुम्रनो यत्ते पवित्रमर्चसि अग्ने विततमन्तरं ब्रह्मतेन पुनीमहि उभाभ्यां देवसवितः पवित्रेण सवितेन च इदं ब्रह्म पुनीमहि यः पावमानीरत्येति ऋषिभिः संवृतगुं रसं तस्मै सरस्वती दुहे क्षीरगुं सर्पिर्मदोदकं पावमानी स्वस्तेनीः सुदुगायी कृतश्रुतः ऋषिभिः संवृतो रसः ब्राह्मणेष्वमृतगुं हितं येन देवाः पवित्रेण आत्मानं प्रदे सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मां प्राजापत्यं पवित्रं शतोद्यामगुं हिरण्मयं भूतं ब्रह्म पुनीमहे इन्द्रः सुनीति सहमा पुनातु सोमः स्वस्त्या वरुणः समीक्षा यमो राजा पुनाभिः पुनातु मां जातवेदा मूर्जयन्त्या पुनातु। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः ओम तच्छयोरा पुनीमहि गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तुनः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु वेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम कलशोदकेन स्वामिं प्रोक्षाम् आत्मानं च प्रोक्षाम् सकल पूज्यद्रव्याणि च प्रोक्षाम्। ओम येन देवा पवित्रेण आत्मानं प्रदे सदा तेन सहस्रधारेण पावमान्यः पुनन्तु मां राजापत्यं पवित्रम्। ओम सर्वं शुचिर्भवन्तो ब्रुवन्तु सर्वं शुचिर्भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम महामंगुष्टाभ्यां नमः। ओम ह्रीं तर्जनीभ्यां नमः। ओम ह्रूं मध्यमाभ्यां नमः। ओम ह्रीं अनामिकाभ्यां नमः। ओम ह्रूं कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः। ओम रः करतला करपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः। ओम नां हृदयाय नमः। ओम ह्रीं शिरसे स्वाहा। ओम ह्रूं शिखायै ऊषडुम्। ओम ह्रीं कवचाय हुम्। ओम नौ नेत्रत्रयाय ऊषडुम्। ओम रः अस्त्राय पटुम्। भूर्भुवस्वरो विदिग्बन्धः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम आतो नयन्द्रक्षमन्तम् चित्रं ग्राभं संगृभाय महाहस्ती दक्षिणेन विद्वायित्वा तुविको ओग्निं तुविदेष्टिं तुविमघम् अभिरागजायुगुरतुम्। ओम निस्सीदा गणपति गणेशत्वामहम् अर्चयन्तम्। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भूः महागणपतये नमः। ओम भुवः महागणपतये नमः। ओम स्वः महागणपतये नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः महागणपतये नमो नमः। दिव्यपादाद्यं समर्पयामि। हस्ते अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री आनवूचे ददातनः महेरणाय चक्षुषे यो वः शिवतमोरसः तस्य वाजेते नः क्षति रोमाकरः तस्मादो यस्य क्षयाय जीवताम् आपो जनयताशनः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम आप्यायस्वसमेधुरे विश्वतः सोमरश्मियं भवावाचस्य संगते। ओम आप्या ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुं सस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायु त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मावतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। शुद्धोदक स्नानं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम नमो वाचे आचारुलिता तस्मै वाचे नमो नमो वाचे नमो वाचस्पतये नमो ऋषिभ्यो मंत्रपतिभ्यो मामां ऋषयो मंत्रकृतो मंत्रपदय पराधो मंत्रकृतो मंत्रपति राधा वैश्वदेवी वाद्यासगं शुश्रूषेण्याः मनुष्येभ्यस्तं देवा अवन्तु शोभायै पितरो नो वदन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम आप्यायस्व समेदुते विश्वतः सोमरुष्णियं भवावाज्यस्य संगते। ओम ईशानः सर्वविद्यानां ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। ओम आप्यायस्व समेदुते विश्वतः सोमरुष्णियं भवावाज्यस्य संगते। ओम ईशानः सर्वविद्यानां ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो अस्तु सदा शिवो। ओम आप्यायस्व समेदुते विश्वतः सोमरुष्णियं भवावाज्यस्य संगते। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। क्षीरेण स्नापयामि क्षीरास्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानं शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः परिषिञ्चामि अमृतोमस्तु। ओम अमृतोऽपिदानमसि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ओम अमृतोऽपिदानमसि। ओम ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ओम प्रथमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम विद्यात्मने नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। ओम प्रज्ञात्मने नमः। ओम प्राणादि पंचभूतात्मने नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। फलद्वयं समर्पयामि। मध्ये उदयवाणीं समर्पयामि। ओम हस्तप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि। ओम मुखप्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि। श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री महागणपते नमः। पयस्नानानन्तरं प्रथम दीपज्योतिः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ॐ रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ॐ दधिक्रावर्णो हकारिषं जिष्णोरस्वस्य वाजिनः सुरभिनो मुखाकरतुं प्रण आयोगुं शिधारिषतु। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ दधिक्रावर्णो हकारिषं जिष्णोरस्वस्य वाजिनः सुरभिनो मुखाकरतु प्रण आयोगुं शिधारिषतु। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम दधिना स्नापयामि। दधि स्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानम्। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। दधि स्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानं समर्पयामि। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः परिषिञ्चामि। अमृतोऽमस्तु अमृतो प्रस्तरणमसि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः परिषिञ्चामि। अमृतोऽमस्तु। ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा। ओम अपानाय स्वाहा। ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा। ओम उदानाय स्वाहा। ओम समानाय स्वाहा। ओम परब्रह्मणे परमात्मने नमः। महागणपतये नमः। फलं निवेदयामि। सुपारीं समर्पयामि। ओम हस्तवृक्षां समर्पयामि। मुखवृक्षां समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम सात्यं त्रिवत्तियुक्तं वह्निनाज्योतितं गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यं दिविनापहाम्। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। द्वितीय दीप ज्योतिः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ओम शुक्रमसि ज्योतिरसि तेजोसि देवो वस्सवितो पुनः त्वच्चित्रेण पवित्रेण वसो सूर्यस्य रश्मिभिः। ओम अघोरेभ्यो तघोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वशर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। आज्येन स्नपयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। आज्येन स्नपयामि। आज्यास्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानं शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम आज्येन स्नपयामि। आज्यास्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानं शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः परिषिञ्चामि। अमृतोऽमस्तु अमृतो प्रस्तरणमसि। कृतं तस्तेन परिषिञ्चामि। अमृतोऽमस्तु। ओम अमृतो पिधानमसि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। अमृतो पिधानमसि। ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा। प्राणाय स्वाहा। ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा। ओम दानाय स्वाहा। ओम स्वानाय स्वाहा। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। फलद्वयं निवेदयामि। दुर्वाणिमस्तप्रक्षालं मुखप्रक्षालं समर्पयामि। ताम्बूलं निवेदयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम सात्यं त्रिवत्तियुक्तं वह्निनाज्योतितं मया गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यं दिविनापहाम्। महागणपतये नमः। ओम तृतीया दीपज्योतिः आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। समर्पयामि। ओम रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। महागणपतये नमः। रक्ष रक्षां मधुवातावृतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीनः सन्तोषदीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसी मधुमत्पार्थिवगुम्भजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम्भस्तु सूर्यः माद्दीर्घावो भवन्तु नः। ॐ मधु 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 ॐ वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः करविकर्णाय नमो बलविकर्णाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतरमणाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम मधुना स्नापयामि मधुस्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदक स्नानं शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः परिहिंसामि अमृतो वस्तु अमृतो पिदानमति। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। अमृतो पिदानमति। ओम प्रथमात्मने नमः। ओम द्वितीयात्मने नमः। तृतीयात्मने नमः। चतुर्थात्मने नमः। प्राणादि पंचभूतात्मने नमो नमः। महागणपते नमः। महाफलं निवेदयामि। ओम हिरण्यपात्रं मदो पूर्णं ददाति मदव्यूसानेति एकदा ब्रह्मणा उपहरति एकदा यजमानः आयुः तेजो ददाति। महागणपते नमः। ओम चतुर्थदीपज्योतिः आचमनीं समर्पयामि। ओम रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। महागणपते नमः। रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम स्वादुः पवस्व दिव्याय जन्मने स्वादुरिन्द्राय सुहवीतु नाम्ने स्वादुर्मित्राय वरुणाय वायवे मधुमागं ददाभ्यः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। शर्करया स्थापयामि शर्करया स्नानानन्तरं शुद्धोदकस्नानं शुद्ध आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। परिचिन्तामि अमृतो मस्तु ओम अमृतो विधानमसि। ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम ज्ञानाय स्वाहा ओम ज्ञानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा। महागणपते नमः। महाफलं निवेदयामि। समर्पयामि। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमो नमः। ओम आचमनीयं वन्दिना चोरितं मया गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं एकादीपज्योति महागणपतये नमः। आचमनीं समर्पयामि। ओम रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ओम श्री महागणपते नमः। रक्ष रक्षां धारयामि। ओम या बलिवीर्या अफला अपुष्पाय चक्ष्मीं बृहस्पतिं प्रसोस्तास्तानो मुञ्चन्तगुम्मसः। ओम श्री महागणपतये नमः। फलं पञ्चामृतम् अर्पयामि। ओम नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं भर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं दत्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं कल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवर्त्वं माम् अववर्त अवश्रोतारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवाधातारम् अवाधातारम् अवादोचानमवशिष्यम् अवा पश्चात्तातुम् अवा पुरस्तातुम् अवाचात्तातुम् अवाधरात्तातुम् अवादक्षिणात्तातुम् अवोत्तरात्तातुम् अवाधरात्तातुम् ओम सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्त्वस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वं इन्द्रस्त्वं अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवस्सुवरो गणादि पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादि तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपम् ककारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्च अन्त्यरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नादः सन्धानम् सगुंहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणक ऋषिः निच्छ्रुत गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् ॐ एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणम् रदन्तवरदं हस्ते विक्रान्मुचकध्वजम् रक्तं लम्बोदरं रूपकर्णकं रक्तवासकम् रक्तगन्धायुक्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितम् हस्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्तारणमद्भुतम् आविर्भूतं च दृश्यादो एवं ध्यायते नित्यम्
Hari Om everyone. We just witnessed the Abhishekam for Lord Ganesha. Welcome to Omkara. Hope you are all enjoying. And today's Abhishekam is done in the presence of respected Nirmita Amma is here, and also from Austin Chinmaya Mission, Swami Shivatmananda ji is also here. Pranam Swamiji. Thank you very much for coming to Omkara, even though it is virtually. And I would like to say a few words about Swami Shivatmanandaji to all of you and briefly introduce him before he comes on the screen. And Swamiji graduated from the University of California, Davis, with a degree in electrical engineering. And oops, 1 second. And he worked for more than 10 years after his engineering before he went for Vedanta course under the tutelage of Swami Tejamayananda and Swami Ishwarananda. And after completing his Brahmachari course, he was posted at Los Angeles Chinmaya Mission. And then in 2015, he is initiated into sannyasa and he was asked to serve at Austin, Texas. And I was just reading his biodata from the website I received, but I want to tell you all a small incident that I experienced in his presence. The last time he visited our Chinmaya Omkara, he gave a wonderful discourse on Shiva Sankalpamastu. And after the discourse, and I had the opportunity to drive Swamiji back from our center. And during that drive, I had a small conversation with him. And I expressed my doubt, some Vedanta doubt that I had. The doubt I had was, if someone realizes his true identity, and at that moment, when they look back in time, they do not see any births and deaths in their lifetime. And isn't this ironic? I asked him, and it is something that was bothering me for a long time. And for a long time, it was bothering me. And Swamiji had just one sentence to clear my doubt in less than few seconds. And Swamiji said that we are sitting on earth observing day and night of sun, but do you really think sun has day and night? And that is still ringing in my ears even today. And I just wanted to tell Swamiji that I am so much indebted to him for that one sentence that he gave me that day. And in the Jnana Ganga that is flowing is supposedly flowing from Lord Shiva and down the tradition. And it is certainly coming from Swami Shivatmanandaji today. And I respect him a lot. And I want every one of you to collect as many drops of knowledge today as you can. And Swamiji is going to give a talk on Ganesha Puja, Atma Puja. And without any few delay, I request Swamiji to come on board. And with just 1 second. Welcome, Swamiji. Pranams.
Hari Om, Namaste. Am I on? The voice is there. Everybody can hear, right?
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Bijapuragadekshu Karma Karuja Chakrabja Pashotpala Vrihyagrasa Vishanratna Kalasha Prodhyat Karamboruha Dheyo Vallabhaya Padma Karaya Shlishtojvalad Bhushaya Vishwotpatti Vipatti Samstiti Karo Vignesha Ishtarthadaha Vignesha Ishtarthadaha Om Shri Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha Om Shri Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha Om Shri Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha Om Shri Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamanaya Swaha Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. So we are witnessing what we just witnessed is Mahaganapati Abhishekam, and our Hindu tradition is so rich in its not just philosophy but ritual aspect. And it is the ritual aspect of the religion, what we call as Hinduism, which leads us to Vedanta, the study of the self, the study of the assimilation of the Jiva Atma Aikya Bhav, that is Vedanta. But the preparation of that lies in the Karma Kand. If we look at the Vedas, less than a fraction of a percent of the Vedas is Atmajnan. Less than a fraction of a percent. You can imagine. So 99.99% of the Vedas are just Karma Kand. It is nothing but filled with karmas, with actions. And if we look at Vedanta, it has nothing to do with action. It is pure knowledge. So how can this much, 99.99% of Vedas, lead us to the state of abidance in akarma, in actionlessness? We have all taken birth. We've all arrived over here on this planet Earth because of none other than our own vasanas, our prarabdha, prarabdham pushyati vapuhu. It is, this body is pushed as though in the annals of times, in the river of times, this body is pushed by its prarabdha. And the prarabdha, as per the prarabdha, the destiny unfolds in all of us. And as per the destiny, we greet whatever actions we have to tend to in that particular day. So each one of us are nothing but bundles of beings exposed to action every waking moment of our life. That is who we are. And if we have arrived over here only to do action, then surely we must do action in such a way that it puts an end to all action. And thus, the 99.99% of Veda is very important. If we do simple actions in our home, such as cooking, such as doing dishes, vacuuming, laundry, there is a method in which we do. Each one of us has our unique ways of doing it. If we look at laundry, the aim of laundry is to just clean clothes. Doing dishes, it is only to clean dishes. Cooking, it is to fill our belly. But there is a process. For cooking, there is a Pachan Shastra behind it. Not just any food, but food which is made properly, which is not just nutritious, but palatable. And if we give the same food every single day, we get quite easily bored. So different varieties of foods have to be introduced to just keep a healthy appetite going and just for all of us to assemble at the dinner table. So food, whether it be cooking, whether it be cleaning, all these karmas, they have a purpose. So like I said, cooking for eating, doing dishes for doing cleaning up the dishes, laundry for cleaning up the clothes, uh, vacuuming for cleaning up our homes. So each one of these karmas, there is a dhya, a motive behind it, a purpose behind it. So our rishis looked very well into the theory behind karma, and they came up with a, a list of karmas. And they said that if karmas are done properly, it will lead us automatically to an inner clarity of thinking and an inner silence and reduction of our vasanas. This is what our rishis understood. And thus the whole section of Vedas evolved in Karma Kand. And the Karma Kand itself was divided into generally two topics. That first, the Karma Kand is Sakama Karma. I have desires and I want to fulfill desires, but I want to fulfill desires properly. So in fulfilling of the desires properly, this puja is introduced. The puja comes under this Sakama Karma, because you can see when Panditji started the puja, he took a sankalpa. He took a vow that I am performing this puja for this purpose, whoever have sponsored, and they may have sponsored for a particular reason. Oh Lord, may things be well in our home. May the families who are affected with COVID or whatever it is, may they find some type of peace. Uh, may the disturbances go away. They're having some obstacles in the the daughter's wedding is not happening, the son's wedding is not happening. It just goes on and on and on. As per the person, so are the various desires born out of it. So our rishis put a systematic mode of worship together, that if one comes to the altar of worship, there has to be a reason. Some desire is there. And for the fulfillment of that desire, if on the other hand, the God is invoked to fulfill some desire, that means I have to keep up with my end of the bargain. And my end of the bargain is that I will give you undivided attention, and I will invoke you, and I will give you the most precious thing in my life, and that is time. And time earned objects. So few things which are required for puja, all these are earned by me. And a simple 16-step puja is put together. And as per the sankalpa, the desire, the 16 basic step puja gets modified into various limbs, and it can turn into a multiple day ritual of the kumbhabhishekam of a temple to a very simple puja done in our homes on a daily basis to give gratitude to Bhagavan and having absolutely nothing else but a privilege of my life to worship. In this way, we have great elaborate rituals up all the way up to a very simple small ritual that we do in our home. This is how the pujas have evolved. Pujas are born out of our understanding of the higher. That if this world exists, then there exists a power behind it who created it. And that absolute being is invoked in puja with that simple logic. By the time we reach Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad and Ashtavakra Gita and all that, that there is no such thing as word and there is no such thing as God, there is no such thing as creator. Then it will become very confusing that how do I assimilate 99.9% of the Vedas with less than 0.01% of the Vedas which says that nothing exists, it is Maya. So only when we have gone through this puja and when our minds and intellect have evolved into something greater, in expanse of thought, ideas, when they expand in subtler ideas and subtler thoughts, that is the secondary fruit of doing puja, and the primary fruit of puja is the fulfillment of desire. No doubt, when we do puja with a desire, Bhagavan fulfills our desires. But when our desires are fulfilled and we revisit the altar of puja a month later, at that time, our devotion for Bhagavan has grown just a tidbit. And when this keeps on repeating, there comes a point in time when the devotion is so much that the puja is repeated on a daily basis. And the desire now falls off, and now I do puja for the sake of pleasing my Lord who has given me so many privileges. At that time, the blessings that Bhagavan gives is clarity of thought, silence of mind, nobility of intention. These simple things arrive, and all of a sudden, the fertile fields of the courtyard of our mind cleans up beautifully to accommodate the universe in a little room. Just like Mother Yashoda's mouth, huh? The face that she has when she asked Krishna to open his mouth, and that little baby Krishna opened his mouth, and the whole universe is what Mother Yashoda saw in that mouth, and the mind of Mother Yashoda could not comprehend what she was seeing. the vastness of the infinitude universe could fit into a finite space. That is a blessing, when blessing of Bhagavan, when a limited, a finite mind can uphold infinite Bhagavan. This is born out of puja. Those people who enter the those people who enter the hallways of Vedanta without the preparation of karma kand find it difficult to practice Vedanta. Vedanta is not an easy subject matter. Vedanta, to process it, requires great amount of agility of mind and intellect. And without puja, it is not attained. So it looks like I am externally doing puja of Bhagavan, but in return, Bhagavan gives us an opportunity to worship ourself, Atma. So outside puja leads to the internal Atma puja. And the Atma puja is vichar. In proper thought, we dissolve our individuality into the absolute totality, that is Atma puja. And all this starts from a simple Ganesha puja which we witnessed. Now, a lot of people ask me, Swamiji, is it not a waste to pour that much milk on a murti? Is it not a waste to pour yogurt and honey and sugar and panchamrut and keep on pouring that? Is it not a waste? A lot of people ask. And there are people who say, no, I'm not going to do that. I would rather sponsor some milk in an orphanage. If that is the thought, no problem. You're most welcome to sponsor milk in some orphanage. Bhagavan is not going to look down. Bhagavan is admiring the fact that you decide to share something of yours with the children who don't have. So even that is a noble thought. But today I want to take this opportunity to tell you that our rituals are not some archaic traditions without thought process. It's a very valid scientific procedure that the Pandit ji is doing. This is my phone, and this phone over here is some 250 GB phone. I have in here my music. I listen to Guruji's Upanishad pravachans, which are going on right now in the morning. I listen to so many pravachans of so many people, and it allows me to store information about so many people's phone number. Not only that, it also stores mantra pushpam, Upanishad, so many things that I want to read are just reduced to this little gadget. And this gadget stores information on a silicon chip. This is what our engineers discovered few decades back. that silicon has a unique property to store charge. Well, it is not the engineers who discovered this. Our rishis discovered this long time ago. And they said that the granite murti, which is approximately anywhere from 84 to 97% silicon, is a giant silicon chip. Now that silicon chip has to be programmed. So how do you program that giant silicon chip when we have carved it into a Shivalinga, or carved it into an Omkara Vinayaka, or carved it into Badrinarayana? How do we do that? So once it is carved, then there is a process of instilling in that granite vigraha the charge. Just like a little chip is taken by Intel, and a whole Pentium processor is put into it, which allows me to speak over here in Texas and for you to listen in Indiana on the other side via this computer. It is nothing but some silicon. And that silicon chip has been programmed. And engineers have found a methodology to program. In the same way, our rishis found a way to program in Ganesha Murti the energy of Ganesha. And to do that, organic, live material is required. It is called dravyam. And the most important dravyam is milk. Better than milk is honey. Better than milk is yogurt, because it is concentrated form of milk. Better than yogurt is ghee. Better than ghee is honey. Imagine that honey is gathered by thousands and thousands of bees, and they all have one desire. And the desire is so noble that we are going to go from flower to flower to flower and just collect honey and deposit in our home. This is a noble desire of thousands of jivas, imagine. And they don't have any bad desire. Prakriti has programmed them to do that. They are serving their queen bee. And the queen bee has ordered, get honey for our entire hive. And that honey is extracted. And that honey has so much energy of thousands of bees. Not just any energy, but divine good energy. Not one honeybee has a rotten idea or a thought. Cow is such a noble animal. You abuse a cow, she will still give you milk. She will not get mad at you. And it is a nobility of the thought of the cow. She doesn't say, this person is not a Hindu, I'm not going to give milk. No. So the milk of the cow, a cow is referred to as Kama Dhenu. Dhenu cow, Kam. She has Kamana of nothing but goodness. She has no other desire. Same thing with honeybees. So the milk extracted from cow, and poor animal has no other desire. She is born to be a compassionate, noble animal. The honeybees are born to serve. And organic matter extracted from these animals, which is filled with their divine energy, is taken and poured onto a granite murti. And as it is poured, the Panditji chants the Vedic hymns, the Vedic mantras. And as the milk is poured on Shivalinga, the Rudram which is chanted, the voice creates the sound energy which goes and bombards the milk organic molecules which vibrate with the energy of Rudra Bhagavan. And those hit the Shivalinga with those vibrations. And because the milk is so good, the milk is so divine and absent of any ulterior motive or thought, these vibrations in this giant granite Shivalinga, which is silicon dioxide, it is capable of holding charge, and those vibrations enter through microscopic pores on the granite murti, and the vibration of Rudram chanted by the priest is transferred onto a stone. And now the stone is going to hold the charge. But an organic live matter of a medium is required to transfer that energy. Just like an electrical engineer, a hardware design engineer uses hydrofluoric acid, very strong acid, to etch the silicon and create grooves and eventually fill it with various materials to create an AND gate, a NOR gate. It goes on. I'm an electrical engineer, so I know how the chips are made. I don't need to go into the chip design process. But it is science to create a chip. In the same way, it is a science to create an energy charged murti. Today, you go to any one of these temples which have been standing for 2000 years. Madurai Meenakshi, Chidambaram, Ekambareshwara temple, Kamakhya temple, Kamakshi temple, Sharadamba temple. You go to any one of these temples and you just feel good. And the reason why we feel good is because the murti is radiating energy. 2000 years, the murti has been charged with organic matter, and thousands of generations of priests have taken the silent Vedas, turned into sound, and programmed the murtis. So if we don't know the science behind it, we may think we are wasting milk, but there is no waste over there. The murti comes alive. There are certain temples when you go, the murti is not ordinary. Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa used to speak to the murti. And when he was worshipping, people would come and say, this man has gone mad. He's known as the madman of Dakshineshwar. Today, that one man is a cause of more than 50,000 sannyasis. This one man who spoke to a murti gave birth to thousands of sannyasis and took them to soaring spiritual heights when he found one person who would listen to what he was saying, one Vivekananda. And he was able to put into words his master's devotion to a stone idol of a horrific mother, Mahakali. Our rituals, if we take time to understand, they are profound. They are very divine. It is more scientific than an organic chemistry lab. More scientific. In organic chemistry lab, you require a round bottom flask, an Erlenmeyer flask, a Bunsen burner. You need a catalyst to start a reaction. So many things, and you have to follow the procedure exactly like that. So we don't get wild when we wash the crystals of a precipitate of salt with diethyl ether. We don't get angry at organic chemistry. So if we get angry with the priest that why is he wasting milk, we haven't understood. That's all. And if we feel that, oh, I should feed some children in orphanage and give them that milk and yogurt and honey, no problem, give. But at the same time, understand why is he doing that? Just like we try to understand, there's a reason why in organic chemistry, oxidizing agents are used. Potassium permanganate, a great oxidizing agent. If we know that, then, oh, okay, this is the reason why it is being used. So our rituals, they create a live energy out of a granite stone murti. There is also a granite stone murti in this phone. The processor over here is granite, same as what is there in Ganeshji. If we understand this, then we have a utility value of this phone. Nowadays, so much so that we don't leave home without it. In the morning, instead of waking up and doing Karagare Vasti Lakshmi, first we have to pick up the phone and see who has texted me all night long. So our Suprabhatam is not Suprabhat without the phone. But in those days, Suprabhatam of Narayana was ushered in. Our Suprabhatam of iPhone is ushered in. But times have changed and we've replaced the silicon statue. That's all. Look at the utility value of the silicon statue in here. And what you have in the temple is the silicon statue that our rishis have delivered to us. So it is very scientific process. The Kalasha Puja that Panditji did with all the Pavamana Suktam, I was chanting along with him, the Pavamana Suktam, Punya Vachanam, to create good energy. Imagine we have mantras which can dispose of ill energy and create positive energy. And I have done it myself. In a funeral home, when you go, just energy is so bad. One day I pulled out my phone, just started chanting Pavamana Suktam. I just did not feel right in that funeral home. And after that, everybody stopped crying and they're like, what happened? The power of the Punya Vachanam, it clears out the Ashtadikpal and summons them to work, ward off all the negative energy, create positive energy. In that little Kalasha, Avahanam was done because it is live. The copper pot filled with water. Water is live organic matter. Then coconut is put, all the pancha koshas are there in the coconut. And to that, he has chanted. So in that little kalasha, the whole murti of Bhagavan is formed. Just like the human body is there, in the kalasha, the sukshma form of Bhagavan arrives in the water. And that charged water is then poured onto Bhagavan or sprinkled everywhere. So that external puja turns into a great Atma puja, a great occasion for me to worship my own self. Because actually, it is my own self which is the support of everything. So the 99.999% of Vedas, when action is done properly, it brings a quietude to our desires. Our desires lessen, mind becomes quiet, and in the quiet mind, more divine thoughts can be harbored, and one thought can be taken, and we can dive deep into this thought and come out on the other side of the ocean of mind and intellect, Sukshma Sharira, and come out on the other side as none other than Atmanam Punate Sadaha, which is what he chanted, that pure Atma, ever pure, exists, and it is the support. It is the support of everything. So our pujas, if we don't understand, it will just become a mechanical ritual. A lot of times I even find that our priests also don't understand, because uh, it's not being taught from the standpoint of the understanding of what these rituals are. A ritual is taught, but what is the bird's eye view? Where are we headed? Whether it be marriage, whether it be Upanayanam, whether it be Karana Vedanam, whether it be Mundanam, whichever ritual we do, the ritual has a divine purpose within it. Just few weeks ago, I had presided over a woman, a young lady who's about to become a mother, and she did her Simanto Nayanam Samskara was done. And I gave 1 hour talk on the ritual. Why do we do the Simantam? And that family was not planning on doing it. I said, no, you will do it. There's a purpose behind it. And I will give a talk on that day when all have assembled why it is supposed to be done. The jiva has arrived in your stomach. And from where the jiva has come, what is the journey of the jiva, how we are going to welcome into the home, and how the jiva is going to start unfolding its new karmic vasanas, where the prarabdha will start on the day it takes birth. Actually, the prarabdha starts the minute it arrives in the womb. The whole Simanto Nayanam Samskar, such a beautiful samskara it is. It's not like, some carnal pleasures of night creates a child. Great intelligence is there in this universe. Everybody produces a child. Even a cockroach reproduces. But the human reproduction, the roof and crown of creation, another life is arriving. From where? How? It's a ritual. So I hope people gain a little bit of appreciation of our religion when it comes to rituals. We may not understand the complexities behind it, but there is great science behind it, phenomenal science behind it. Start with a simple ritual, 16-step puja of Ganesh Ji, and you will see that invoking, oh Lord, please come. We ask Bhagavan to sit down, we wash his feet, we wash his hands, give water to drink, a ceremonial bath, nice clothes, fragrance. We also put deodorant. Oh, the gandham is what is put on Bhagavan. So the 16 steps, 108 names are chanted. Isn't it nice when someone talks good about us? If somebody talks ill about us, we will never invite them for dinner. But if somebody talks good about us, हाँ अगले हफ्ते भी आ जाना, हम खाना पका देंगे आपके लिए. हम तो खाते ही हैं, आप भी आ जाओ. We enjoy others' company. Why? Two good words they talk about us. Bhagavan, 108 good words we talk about him. And he's worthy of that. Not just because Bhagavan ko maska marna hai. He really is deserving of it. So we chant 108 names. Oh Lord, look at what you're doing. You're compassionate, you're loving, you're giving. All those things, you remove all obstacles. So like that, we adore Bhagavan with Vani. That's 108 names. And we offer flowers. It's the most beautiful thing which is created in this created world. It has fragrance, beauty to it. So we offer that. Then incense stick, then lamp, a symbolic way of letting Bhagavan know that that lit lamp actually is over here, and thank God it is lit so that I can now offer you this worship, O Lord. So very beautifully the 16th step, and if we really look at it, we do the same thing. We wake up, we brush our teeth, we use restroom, we take bath, put on nice clothes, get ready, and walk out the door and embrace our workaday life. So same steps that we use, and the same steps are used for Bhagavan. But that murti, it is a charged murti. You cannot tell Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa that mother in Dakshineshwar is a stone. He will say, your buddhi is stone, get out of here. So great people. Raman Maharshi ji, oh ho ho, he worshipped the mountain Arunachala. He didn't want to wear slippers on that mountain. He said, this is my live Shivalinga. He had so much love for the mountain. Imagine. Our Tapovanji Maharaj, so much love for Gangaji. Never left the site of Gangaji. So this is great Mahatmas. They have done upasana of rivers, of mountains, of stones. And the stone-like heart and mind is converted into a beautiful, soft butter like dravya offered at the feet of Bhagavan. I think Pandit Ji is getting ready to do Aarti. If you have any questions, you can put them in this chat and I can answer. I think I have taken my 1 hour. So we'll continue with puja.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Subbarao ji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Padmini ji.
Anupama ji, we can start with Ganesha Aarti and then Chinmaya Aarti, please.
Padmini ji, I couldn't hear you.
Hari Om, Anupama ji, you can start with your bhajans and arati.
Okay. Hari Om, everybody. The Swaranjali team is going to present two bhajans, one Ma bhajan and one Guru bhajan. We'll be starting with the Ma bhajan. There are going to be multiple singers, so they're going to be muting and unmuting. So please bear with us. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vidyarupena Samsthita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah.
Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Saraswati Devi Namostute, Saraswati Devi Namostute, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani.
पुस्तकदारिणि बुद्धिप्रदायिनि पुस्तकदारिणि बुद्धिप्रदायिनि वीणापाणि त्रिनयनि पाहि वीणापाणि त्रिनयनि पाहि अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणि सरस्वती देवी नमोऽस्तुते अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणी
वेदशास्त्रनुते विधिप्रिय सुभगे
वेदशास्त्रनुते विधिप्रिय शुभगे
विद्यावारिधि पाहि पाहि
विद्यावारिधि पाहि पाहि
अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणी
अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणी
सरस्वती देवी नमोस्तुते
सरस्वती देवी नमोस्तुते
अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणी
अम्बुजवासिनि सुन्दरि वाणी
मालालङ्कृत मणिमय भूषे मालालङ्कृत मणिमय भूषे मालालङ्कृत मणिमय भूषे
मालालङ्कृत मणिमय भूषे
मन्दहासे मां पाहि मन्दहासे मां पाहि
Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Saraswati Devi Namostute, Saraswati Devi Namostute, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani, Ambujavasini Sundari Vani.
We will be doing the Guru Bhajan now. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
वेदरूपने बुद्धिप्रकाशने वेदरूपने बुद्धिप्रकाशने चिन्मयरूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मयरूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
अद्वितीयने धर्म पालने अद्वितीयने धर्म पालने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
प्रसन्न वदने तपोशिष्यने प्रसन्न वदने तपोशिष्यने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम।
जगत साक्षिणे जगद आत्मने जगत साक्षिणे
जगदात्मने
जगत साक्षिणे जगदात्मने जगत साक्षिणे जगदात्मने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने चिन्मय रूपने स्वामी सद्गुरुदेवने। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम। हरि ओम 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 हरि ओम।
हरि ओम 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 ओम हरि 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 ओम
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम मम स्वामी स्मरण हरि ओम
Thank you.
Thank you. Very nicely done. We'll do the Aarti now. Ganesha Aarti followed by Chinmaya Aarti. Chinmaya Aarti. Ganesha Aarti. Anupama ji, please start the Ganesha Aarti.
Arati Shri Mangal. Sorry.
आरती श्री
मंगल गणपति की विघ्न विनायक प्रणव स्वरूप की आरती श्री मंगल गणपति की शंकर सुवन भवानी नंदन मूषिक वाहन गज आनन की आरती श्री मंगल गणपति की पाशांकुशधर वरद हस्त की ज्ञान प्रेम रस मोदक कर की आरती श्री मंगल गणपति की एकदंत प्रभु विनय हमारी देहु भगति नित तव चरणन की आरती श्री मंगल गणपति की विघ्न विनायक प्रणव स्वरूप की आरती श्री मंगल गणपति की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाये शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की सिद्ध बाड़ी के तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे स्रोत की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की आरती सद्गुरु की
ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकम् नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वम् तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् ॐ सद्गुरुदेवाय विद्महे परब्रह्मणे धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ प्राणाय स्वाहा ॐ अपानाय स्वाहा ॐ व्यानाय स्वाहा ॐ उदानाय स्वाहा ॐ समानाय स्वाहा ॐ ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु हरिः ॐ तत्सत् हरिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम स्वामी जी
Hari Om,
Hari Om,
Subara.
Nirmita ji, namaste. Hari Om, nice to see you after a long time.
yes Swamiji, I'm very happy to see you.
Thank you, Swamiji, for a wonderful discourse, and I have learned many things that I do not know before, and many of us agree with that. And I have a few announcements before we all say hello socially. And my announcements are: number one, every Monday we are chanting Mahamrutyunjay Mantram 108 times. On this Monday, the coming Monday, also we are going to chant. And the timing is changed from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. because many of the people who regularly chant are back to work. So 6 p.m. would be more convenient for them. And because of that, it is changed to 6 p.m. Those who are interested, please contact Padmini ji and give your name, and she will include you in the chanting. And number two, and on the May 24th, Sunday, and there will be a telecast of the movie Quest. It's a life journey of Swami Chinmayananda Swami, and this movie will be live telecast on the Zoom session. And please log in and then watch that movie. It's a wonderful movie. And those of you who have seen it, another watching will still be a better one. So please watch it. And see, we have received Jnana from the Swamiji and from this Jnana Yajna, and it is customary to offer donations for not Dakshina. I don't call it donation, it's a Guru Dakshina. And those who are interested in offering any Guru Dakshina, you can go to Chinmaya Mission website, Omkara website, and then click on donations, and you will be able to give whatever Guru Dakshina that you want to give. And another thing, and our Chinmaya Omkara requires a certain amount of funds to run month to month and to pay mortgage and other expenses that we have to meet. And those of you who are interested in giving donations to Chinmaya Omkara, please go to the website and offer it. Or if you want to give a check, and please contact one of us and we'll give you the address where you can send the check. Thank you very much. And last but not the least, I have a major announcement today. Today is birthday of one of our Balavihar child, Shauri Bitla. And I want all of you to unmute and chant Mahamrutyunjay Mantram for his sake and for everybody's welfare 3 times. Thank you. Now you can unmute.
Can we have just Swamiji chant, please? Because it will create a lot of disturbance.
Okay, Swamiji, please.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Uruvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutaat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Uruvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutaat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Uruvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutaat.
Hari Om, everyone.
Thank you, Swamiji. Thank you very much.
Hari Om, Swamiji.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Pujya Swamiji. Thank you so much for
Namaste,
joining
Hari
us and blessing us.
Yes,
Truly.
it was wonderful. Nice.
We can't wait for you to come and bless us in person, Swamiji.
Yes, when the travel and everything resumes, we'll do that.
Thank you, Pujya Swamiji.
I request everyone to turn their video on so that we can have a group photo from the screen of my laptop.
How do I turn it on?
Go to the video icon and press it.
We'll stand here. Come.
Video icon and press it. Am I there? Am I there, Subbarao?
You're there, Shankar.
Am I there, Subbarao?
Yes.
We see you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Murali ji, Ugandhar Nagesh, Suresh, Satish, Padma Krishnan, please.
Anantarupah
Murali ji,
Shivoham Shivoham Anantarupah Shivoham Shivoham.
thank you, everyone.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Good to see you,
Hari
Swamiji.
Om Swamiji. Thank you.
Namaste. I'm leaving now, huh?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hari Om.
Very good lecture, Swamiji.
Yes, thank you. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Thank you.